Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So Jada just did an interview saying that she and Will have been living separate lives since 2016. Take a look.
So many surprising things in the book, but the thing that surprised me the most, that I actually had to reread it because I said, is this true?
Right.
Was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Yes.
It was not a divorce on paper,
Right.
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
Yes.
y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
But in public, the couple, who married in 1997, denied the gossip about their marriage. Over the next several years, Jada and Will kept up the appearance of a committed married couple.
So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us how to be in partnership, right? And in regards to how do we present that to people, you know? And we hadn't figured that out.
During our walk in Baltimore, Jada reflected on their breakup.
Why did the relationship fracture?
Oh, why it fractured, that's a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I think by the time we got to 2016, we were just exhausted with it. I think we were both kind of still stuck in our fantasy of what we thought the other person should be.
Jada says she considered a legal divorce, but could never go through with it.
I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. And I just haven't been able to break that promise.
But you still live separately.
We live separately.
And to that, I say, duh. I mean, like, what is her end game? What exactly does she want? When will it stop? I just feel like if you guys made a decision to live separate lives since 2016, and between then and now, you have embarrassed this man so many times, from all your red table talks to your daughter writing Tupac a letter to come back and make you happy, to you having an entanglement with the Alcina little boy, to having Will come on the red table to discuss said entanglement interview, to him slapping Chris at the award show. And then you're telling people that Chris Rock tried to ask you out, and amid rumors that you guys weren't together anymore, which you weren't, and all this stuff. It's like, why? Now you're trying to make it look like that's the reason why Will slapped Chris, which, I mean, could be why, which is a dumb move on Will's part, because you're not together anymore. And technically, Chris didn't put hands on you. He made a joke that you didn't find tasteful. That's fine, but that doesn't give you a right to put your hands on someone else, especially that's not even your person anymore. Well, technically on paper, it's still your wife, but come on, y'all know y'all had no relationship for years. And I'm like, if you have made that decision to keep it away from the public because you have not figured out how to put it together to share it with the world, wouldn't it make more sense for both of you to sit down together if you're going to release that information? Like, no one cares really, but if you're going to release that information, wouldn't it make sense for both of you to sit down together with the public and talk about it? I don't understand why Jada is always out here by herself talking, and then once she has made a complete fool out of herself, then she wants to bring Will on to clarify some stuff or make her look good or make an even bigger fool out of Will. I don't understand. You should have kept that information to yourself, and if you were going to talk about it, both of you should have sat down and talked about it. It makes no sense for you to just keep doing this. I don't know what this lady has on Will, and I don't know what she got going on herself. I don't know what Will has got going on, but it's given psychiatric evaluation is needed. It's given I belong in a psych ward, but I have too much money, so people overlook my mental illness. Because on both ends, Will and Jada. They're both sick people, because it doesn't matter what promise you made to never get a divorce because it was going to be your two failed marriages, or you just didn't want to get divorced. It's sick. It is very sick to remain in this toxic of an environment just because you don't want to get divorced. Like, let each other go. Let Will go, let Jada go, because you guys don't love each other. You can't possibly love each other because you have no idea what it is to even love yourself. So go and figure that out. And if y'all paths cross again, then maybe you guys can revisit that conversation. But for now, let it go. Let it go. Let Jada go. Let Will go. Go figure out your mental health issues and get on some meds, or get on a cycle to where you're talking to somebody on a regular basis. And no, not people who put you up on a pedestal and refuse to tell you the truth. People that will tell you the truth, that are willing to help you, that are willing to give you the hardcore truth that you don't want to hear. These are the people that you need to rally around you. Go find some help. Like, go get some help. And then once you guys are in a healthy space to where you can actually love yourself, you're not looking for love from every toxic relationship and every woman you meet, and you're not looking for love from a dead guy, then you guys can really come together if that's what you choose. Maybe after you've worked on yourself, you might find out that you don't want to be with each other. And if you don't, that's okay. But if you do, then revisit that conversation after you have healed yourselves, after you have gotten in a healthy space where you can actually love yourself enough to extend that love out to someone else. But right now, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Y'all just need to both be quiet, go somewhere and figure yourselves out, and leave this internet alone. I want to be off this group chat. I don't want to know anymore. I don't want this on my timeline. Shade room, please. I do not want to see this lady on my timeline anymore, because it's ridiculous. Not everybody's calling Will a victim. Willard is not a victim. Willard is a willing participant in this charade because the man is sick. He is sick. No person who is okay will sit there and take this. And so is Jada. They're both sick people who are doing this to each other because they're not well. So Will is not a victim of Jada, and Jada is not a victim of Will. They both have mental issues and they need to figure it out. Be quiet, go heal somewhere. Thank you. All right, y'all, let's get into some of these comments. Somebody says she talked too much. Yes, absolutely. She talks way too much. Somebody else said, Jada, please have mercy on Will. Damn, no, she does not need to have mercy on Will. Will is doing this to himself because Jada, I don't think Jada has Will bound somehow. I don't know, but Will chooses to do this. It's mental illness that's making them subject themselves to this kind of toxic relationship. So Jada does not need to have mercy on Will. They both need help because they're both sick. Somebody said, so this was really why he slapped him, because why he tried to backdoor him. I don't know what backdoor means. Somebody help me, because I'm of olden age. I don't know what backdooring him means. He tried to backdoor him. What does that mean? Comment below. Yeah, that's what the slap was about, but it was still unjustified because technically you weren't living together with her as man and wife. You guys are just that on paper because you're too sick to get a divorce. Somebody said she wrote a book just like Will wrote a book. She's doing PR for said book just like Will did. The selective outrage is crazy, and y'all slow, so y'all not gonna read either, just headlines. So again, I say they're both sick because I'm not standing up for one or the other. They're both sick and they both need help. Writing books and doing PR for books or writing your life story out on pages for people to read is not going to give you the help that you need. Whether Will wrote a book or Jada wrote a book, neither one of them had no business writing books. They need to be seeking help. So Again, I go back to my original statement, regardless of headlines, there's sick people and sick people need help. Psychiatric help in their case. Somebody said Jada would marry Tupac if she could. I'm sorry. The internet is so weird. Jada would marry Tupac and call it a spiritual relationship. I'm done. I am done. This is where I end this comment section because y'all are killing me. Oh my goodness. Anyways, that is all I have to say on this matter. I don't want to know anymore. So this is where I signed off. I will not talk about this anymore. Anyways, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. And please, please, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next one. But until then, I hope to see you in the comment section. Bye.